Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It seems as though every couple of months we hear an artist complain about what Jay-Z should have done but did not do, or what Jay-Z should not have done but did. And it's kind of funny when you think about it. People always have one complaint or the other about Jay-Z. Anyway, recently 2Chainz complained, well, it wasn't a complaint per se, but he did mention that he wanted Jay-Z to be on his most recent album, So Help Me God. It is a 15-track album in which he featured a lot of people such as Kanye West, Ty Dolla Sign, Kevin Gates, Rick Ross, even Lil Wayne was on it. And he said he would like something, from Jay-Z, because he did give an ode to Jay-Z in which he referred to himself as Southside Hove, and he wanted Jay-Z to know that he was not trying to take Jay-Z's spot or trying to be disrespectful to Jay-Z by the song, by the particular track Southside Hove. And he would have loved for Jay-Z to be on his album, but he has asked many times, and Jay-Z seems to always not really say yes to his requests, and so the feature has never happened, and he seemed really sad about it. And he made a statement in which he said, as far as trying to get him on something, yes, I've given up on that. I don't like rejection, and I got this little mental thing that people don't even know this. People that I deal with don't even know this, where I might ask somebody something 3 times over my whole life, and secretly after the third time, I won't ever probably say anything. And basically, he was saying that he would ask people a few times to do something for him, and if they keep rejecting him, he would forget about it and never ask them again. So he was really sad about it because he said working with Jay-Z is one of the things on his bucket list, and he would really like to cross it off. But it seems like the impression that I got from the way he was speaking, it seems like he was saying that Jay-Z does not really want to work with him, and he's tired of asking and being rejected constantly, so he's not going to ask again, and he's kind of over it. He also talked about how in the past, he's talked about how he does admire Jay-Z. He said he does not have a role model. However, he admires how Jay-Z carries himself and how Jay-Z conducts his business. So, I mean, it makes sense that he would be sad if he is unable to get the feature that he wants from Jay-Z, considering that he truly admires Jay-Z, and it's on his bucket list. It's something he really would like to see accomplished. Before I talk about why I think Jay-Z has not agreed to work with him, I want to say this. Some years ago, Jay-Z reached out to 2Chainz and requested that 2Chainz come pay him a visit. And I believe Jay-Z was trying to sign 2Chainz at the time. And this was around the time when 2Chainz he was becoming a really big deal. He was starting to build a relationship with Kanye West, and they were kind of getting close and talking very often. And he says, 2Chainz says that he suspects that when he started to interact more often with Kanye West, that was when Jay-Z really learned about him and reached out to him. So anyway, he said Jay-Z reached out to him. He was gonna send him a plane to fly him over to Jay-Z so that they can talk, and so that Jay-Z can perhaps sign 2Chainz under his label. However, 2Chainz has a manager. He used to work with this guy called DJ Technique. He's called Tech, DJ Tech. DJ Tech has helped 2Chainz a lot. He helped him a lot in Atlanta, and when 2Chainz was coming up in the industry, and he literally helped 2 Chainz's career get big enough to the point where he was able to catch the attention of bigger artists such as Kanye West and Jay-Z. So 2 Chainz has a lot of respect for DJ Tech. So when Jay-Z requested that 2 Chainz come see him and possibly sign with him, 2 Chainz requested that DJ Tech come with him. Being that DJ Tech is 2 Chainz's manager, Jay-Z did not want DJ Tech to come along, because the thing is, if you want to sign an artist, you kind of want them to be as vulnerable as possible so that you can get a better deal for your label. And even if you're not trying to cheat them, the fact of the matter is you don't want them to have a whole lot of backup when they're coming to see you. So I think that is the reason why Jay-Z did not want DJ Tech, who was 2 Chainz's manager, to come along with 2 Chainz. And 2 Chainz, being the smart artist that he is and wanting to get the best deal for himself, he wanted DJ Tech to come along with him because DJ Tech is someone that he trusts. And that is something a lot of artists don't do. They jump at opportunities too quickly that they end up in bad contracts. But because 2 Chainz requested that DJ Tech come along with him, Jay-Z did not want that. He was like, why would you want him to come over there? Can't you just do this by yourself? And 2 Chainz basically declined Jay-Z's offer and said, no, if DJ Tech isn't coming with him, he's not going to come at all. So he basically lost the opportunity to meet with Jay-Z, and that was that. Jay-Z never reached out to him after that, and the relationship kind of fizzled out. And of course, Jay-Z never performed with him or featured on any of his music or anything. So here's what I think. I think that 2 Chainz made the right decision in trying to bring along someone that he trusted and knew will support him and help him get the best possible deal. However, Jay-Z is someone that if he requests that you do something, for instance, if he requests your audience, he is big enough in the industry that he expects you to agree and do exactly what he says. So if you do not jump at the opportunity and basically leave your previous group or supporters behind and, join him, he's going to feel slighted. He's going to feel as though he will not get the best deal out of the situation. And Jay-Z is all about his business. He does not like to lose. And 2 Chainz is big. He's a big artist. However, Jay-Z does not absolutely need 2 Chainz on his label. He has lots of other artists, and they are other bigger artists or coming up artists that Jay-Z can sign. He does not absolutely need 2 Chainz, and Jay-Z is very meticulous with the way that he goes about things. For instance, recently we see him signing Meg, right? And Beyonce performed with Meg. So it's kind of like it's a 2-for-1 deal, if you can put it that way. Because I seriously doubt if Beyonce would have performed with Meg if Meg was not signed to Jay-Z. If Meg continued to be signed to Jay-Z's, I guess, competitor, considering that Jay-Z wanted Meg on his label. If Meg had not accepted Jay-Z's offer, I doubt that Beyonce would have performed with Meg. But by accepting to be signed or to be part of Jay-Z's label, Beyonce performing with Meg when Meg was going viral, is like killing two birds with one stone, because Beyonce performing with up and coming artists that are going viral helps keep her name in people's mouth. It keeps her relevant. And also the fact that Jay-Z is signed with Meg, and the co-sign from Beyonce kind of makes Meg even a bigger deal, and that will benefit Jay-Z's label as well. So it's more complex than just, well, Beyonce likes Meg and so she performed with her. I don't think it's just about that. Yeah, so I think that that is something that 2Chainz could have taken advantage of, even though 2Chainz was looking out for himself by wanting someone that he trusts to come along. At the end of the day, Jay-Z also has to look out for his own label, and he has to get the best deal possible and not make things more complex by having another variable such as DJ Tech, who's going to be in 2Chainz's ear and telling him, no, don't do this, don't do that, don't agree to this, don't agree to that. It's just going to make things more complicated and less simple for Jay-Z and his label. So Jay-Z just decided to forget about the whole thing. So fast forward to now, 2Chainz is probably regretting the fact that he missed out on that opportunity. I don't know if he wants to be signed to Jay-Z's label or not, but obviously he admires Jay-Z and he would like to work with Jay-Z. But Jay-Z is not really giving him a straightforward answer, and he's not agreeing to work with him. I seriously doubt if Jay-Z will ever work with 2Chainz as long as 2Chainz has refused to sign with Jay-Z's label. I don't think Jay-Z is the most forgiving person. I feel like he holds a grudge. If he wants you to do something and you don't do it, and you later on need his help or his cosign, I feel like he's the kind of a person who would say, nah, he had his opportunity and he threw it away, so he can't come around now and expect me to be part of his work. So it's all part of the business. You can't really blame either of them. That's just the way it goes. And as far as 2Chainz saying that he would never ask again because Jay-Z has rejected him so many times, Jay-Z has rejected a lot of people. This is nothing new to him. And the fact of the matter is, the reason why Jay-Z has been able to bring his business to the level that it is currently is because of how cutthroat he is. He's very cutthroat about how he does things, and yeah, it works for him. It's been working for him. So I seriously doubt if Jay-Z is going to change now. At this point, 2Chainz is just going to be another person in a long list of people that are mad at Jay-Z for not doing what they would prefer him to do. So yeah, that's all I have on this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think Jay-Z should have agreed to work with 2Chainz, even though 2Chainz did not sign with Jay-Z and will not part with his former manager? Or do you think that 2Chainz is just being petty and he needs to get over it because that's just how the industry is, or what? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.